Estoy haciendo algo. Que veo ahora.
Just the queso and the jamón. Solo. And then when we go
Hola, ¿cómo están?
Hola, amores.
Bien, gracias a Dios. Solo hay blanco. Hi, sister. No hay blanco, amigo. No hay blanco. Ah, bueno. Shake. 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 Hola. Gracias. Hola, papi. ¿Cómo estás? Llama al coronel que me quite el teléfono. ¿Cuánto es uno? desbloqueo del teléfono.
Depende del teléfono.
Yo tengo 2 iPhones ya.
Hay que ver si se desbloquea.
Desbloquearlo para venderlo. Está bien. Mira, dobla allá y le da para abajo derecho.
Sosua, you're always, always, always going to find people there, right? And not every woman that's in Sosua, right, is selling something, right? And here's the breakdown. Here's the quick breakdown of Sosua. When you listen, if you know, you know. If you're in Sosua, right, and you get on Tinder, these dating apps, Cabarete is down the street, right? The Cabarete is literally down the street, right? So you got Sosua and you got Cabarete. And not too far from Sosua, you have Puerto Plata, right? So depending on your distance, you're going to get easily, without even trying, Sosua and Cabarete, right? And also Puerto Plata, right? So you're going to get 3 locations in one. It's like a double decker, right? It's like a triple cheeseburger, right? You're going to get 3 locations in one, right? And that's something that you're not going to experience in other parts of the city, right? So you're going to get people that live there, right? You're going to get tourists, right? And you're going to get, I'm going to give them their own category, people that are looking for paid services, right? And in combination with the people that live there, Dominicans, you also have people that are not Dominicans that live in the Dominican Republic, right? Cabarete is a big water sports, right, area, right? You can see people surfing and doing all sorts of water activities in Cabarete that outside of Punta Cana, you're not going to see anywhere else in the country, right? So I'm just giving y'all a tender glance at Cabarete and what I'm sorry, I'm gonna give y'all a glance of what Sosua, I'm gonna put them all 3 together. Sosua, Cabarete, and Puerto Plata has to offer, because for sure you're gonna hit those places, right? For sure you're gonna hit those places. If it's something you're interested in getting to know or seeing, you're not gonna have a problem with making the trip or having them make the trip, so y'all can do dinner, lunch, brunch. That's crazy. Whatever the case may be, right? So Sosua is never out of the option. She's cute. I like her. Oh yeah, she got some potential. All right, she got some potential. I can't even lie. I don't like her bikini choices, right? But she looks all right, right? We might use that for a thumbnail later, right? So if you're thinking about going to Sosua, right, don't, that's horrible. Don't wait until Sosua is full of 50,000 guys, right? Don't wait until Sosua is full of 50,000 guys, because you can still go to Sosua and find your wife, your girlfriend, uh whatever it is you're looking for, right? Whatever it is you're looking for, right? To me, right, I feel like people say, hey man, uh Colombia is the new hotspot, right? I don't know, right? I do not know, right? I'm biased towards Sosua, but from someone that was born in Sosua years and years and years and years and years and years ago, I don't think Sosua is what Sosua was, and that's I just feel like Sosua had a lot more potential, right? Just like Medellin, I feel like back in the day, Medellin had a lot more potential. Like you, wow, man, lost my concentration. Lost my concentration. Woohoo! I can't even swear. I need to see that again. Man. Uh, like Medellin had a lot more potential, right? Back in the day in Medellin, you'd have a tough time trying to find someone you like, right? Because there was so many women that you like. Now in Medellin, you'd have a tough time trying to find someone that you like, because it's not that many women that you like, right? This is just me. Like I'm picky, right? I'm selective, right? I like what I like, and outside of what I like, I don't like, right? But for people that are less picky than me, and you go out there, you'll do all right, right? But case in point, Medellin used to be like, man, should I talk to her? Should I talk to her? Should I take this one? Should I take that one? Like I literally be sitting in Gusto's for 20, 30 minutes trying to figure out who I wanted to be with. You know what I'm saying? Who I wanted to see, who I wanted to spend time with, because it was just so many women in Gusto's that I was into. You know what I'm saying? But now Gusto's is trash, right? But I don't know. I don't think Medellin could ever replace Sosua, but I do feel that Medellin definitely has a bigger pool to choose from. definitely a bigger pool to choose from. Definitely. So there's some women here, like people like what they like, man. I can't say I know what I find attractive, but what I find attractive, you might call ugly, you might call average, you might call basic. People like what they like, right? Uh, I think she's cute, but if you look at her, I like that picture. She's cute in that picture, right? I ain't in the weaves, right? I'm not in the weaves, but as you can see, obviously, she is not Dominican, right? She's not Dominican, right? And that's why I say, and I've said it before, and I might make another video on this another day of I like going to places just sometimes just because you got more options, right? I don't like sometimes it's like, man, check this out. To break this down. If I go to let's say Sosua, right? And I might meet someone from Australia. I might meet someone from the UK. I might meet an American. I might meet a girl from Europe somewhere, Germany, Netherlands, right? So some of these places, man, and DR is one of them because DR is a hot spot for tourists, right? Not just men, right? Uh, some of these places you're gonna find people from your state, right? You gonna find people from your country, and I like that because guess what? You know this woman that's there for the weekend. You know this woman that's there for a couple of days. You know she ain't looking for no relationship, right? You know this girl from uh, Poland, right? Romania, right? You know this girl. Wow, that's crazy. That's my type, mommy. That's my type. Don't stop. Don't stop. You know this girl, man. You know that girl from Poland. You know that girl from Germany, right? That's there for a week. You know she's not looking for no relationship, right? And you can take out of that what you should, right? But foreign women in the DR in various parts of the country, right? In other countries, if you're just looking for a fun experience, right? If you're just looking for fun, um, that's the place to be, right? Because let's say this 3 locations, right? We put 3 locations together: Sosua, Cabarete, and Puerto Plata, right? You're gonna find uh, 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 you're gonna find more than a Dominican shorty, right? You're gonna find more than a Dominican shorty, right? And I'm being honest, and this is just depending on what the women are into, but you probably have a better chance with a foreign woman than you do a Dominican woman in the deal. I'm just being honest. Especially in these 3 places, Sosua, Cabarete, Puerto Plata, you're gonna probably have a better chance with a foreign woman, right? Because this foreign woman didn't ask you to wine and dine her, right? This foreign woman that's in the DR, right, from Europe or America, wherever she's from, she's not asking you for 200-300, right? Let's be honest. Let's be honest. Let's be honest. These foreign women aren't asking you for 200-300. She wants someone intelligent and hot. Girl, you need to look in the mirror. No disrespect, disrespectfully, right? And this is the thing with women, man. It's off top. A lot of women have high expectations. And they're someone's low expectation, right? Man, I lost my train of thought reading that nonsense. But these foreign women that are there on vacation, right? Man, she's like someone's trailer park grandma. Only a mother could love. Telling me she wants someone hot. Yeah, all right. These foreign women aren't there trying to have you pay to spend time with them, right? Let me tell you about her. She's I ain't call her a celebrity, but I have her number in my phone, man. And it wasn't from I don't know if I think it was in Santiago. Like I'm 99% sure it was when I was in Santiago. She'd be all over the DR. But some people have done some videos with her, this comedian, right? I've seen him on my Instagram. He was in the DR. He did a video with her, some comedy skit. But she be all over selling, man. She listen, like I told you, my place is picking up Sosua, Puerto Plata, Cabarete, right? My match with her when I was in Santiago 3 years ago, whenever it was, bro. You know what I'm saying? So she literally be all over the place, right? She got potential. She's cool. Like if she wasn't, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. If she wasn't selling, I'm gonna repeat that again. If she wasn't selling, like she got great potential, right? If she wasn't selling that cat, right? If she wasn't selling that box, uh, she has a lot of potential, right? Great potential. But right? Now, me knowing that she sells box, right? I'm not one of those guys that wipes up women of the night, right? To each their own, you know. If you think you can change them, cool. But she's all around the DR, man. No telling where you're gonna see her at on Tinder because she's just all over the place. I think she's cute, right? I like her, right? I like her, like I like everything about her, right? Her chest could be bigger, but that ain't nothing you can't pay to get fixed. I love cooking, I love chocolate. That's me, girl. Like I like her. Uh, I like her. She's attractive. But this is just giving y'all, man, the insight, the real, the facts with regards to Sosua and what's going on there, and what you have the potential to find, right? Like I said, I like what I like. You like what you like. You may think all these women are nines and tens. I don't, right? But Sosua, right? And I'm gonna put all three together again. Sosua, Cabarete, Puerto Plata. These three locations is still a go, right? Sosua is still a go. Sosua is still a place you can go and have a good time, enjoy the beach, enjoy the food, the environment, the people, the culture, the music. Eat some plantains right down there. Get on a boat, get on a yacht, right? Ride jet skis, right? You can still go to Sosua and have a good time, right? You can still go to Sosua and have a good time. So don't let that discourage you. Um, from booking that flight, right? Don't let what you see online discourage you from booking that flight, right? If you want to wait for 6,000 guys to go down there, right, and 2,000 girls to come back, that's on you, right? And another 1,500 women that come out of jail, right? That's on you. But I think now is the prime location, the prime time, to go to Sosua, right? Now is the prime time to go to Sosua. Because a lot of people is like, man, I'm not going to Sosua, right? They don't want to deal with the nonsense, right? They want to be down there when there's 50,000 girls down there. Listen, let me tell you something. Now is the prime time to go to Sosua. So if you've been debating about going to Sosua, um, don't debate too long, right? Don't debate, man. Is Sosua back? Is Sosua back? That's a question you're gonna have to ask yourself. Is Sosua back? Right? Here's my thing. I have always had a love for Sosua in my heart. Even though, let's be honest, when I first started going to Sosua, it was for the wrong reasons, right? But after I got that out of my my heart, my soul, my conscience, I saw the beauty in Sosua. And the beauty in Sosua isn't for what everyone goes to Sosua for. The beauty in Sosua is the peacefulness, how quiet it is, the hospitality, right? The DR to me is one of the most friendliest countries in the world, right? I've never had issues there. Everyone's nice to me, calls me Poppy, right? Calls me amigo, right? To me, Sosua is one of the most peaceful, beautiful, relaxed countries in the world. Like no one's mad, no one's upset. Listen, individual results might vary. Uh, but there is more to Sosua than what people go there for, right? If someone was to say, "Hey, Chris, keep flying. Should I travel to Sosua right now?" You know what my answer is going to be? My answer is going to be yes, right? Because no matter what you're looking for, you're going to find it, right? All 700 women that went to Sosua before the raid still there? Is it still 700 women there? Mm, I don't know, right? I doubt it, but I don't know. But you have to ask yourself, do you really need a selection of 700 women? If you're going there for that reason, right? If you're going there for the paper placing, do you really need a selection of 700 women? Will you be fine with 3? Because there are women there, right? There are a good number of women there. Is it a great number? Is it the number it was before? I don't think so, right? Because I've put my Tinder into Sue and the results were there. Not every woman can afford to just say, hey, things aren't going great in Sosua. I'm going to pack up and move to Santo Domingo. Not every woman in a position to say, hey, things aren't going great and so I want to pack up and move to Santiago or Puerto Plata. Not every woman is in that position, so you have to understand that there's still going to be women there, right? There's women there that have families there. They live with their mother. They're not going to say, hey, mom, let's move to the capital because I can make more money. I got transferred at work for my new job. Realistically speaking, there's still going to be a good presence in Sosua because most women that I know that are doing whatever they're doing, I'm not even gonna say most. A lot of women still have families there. I met a woman there not long ago. She stayed with her mom. They lived there. Like she grew up there. So Sosua is still not a bad option for 2027. Right? It's not a bad option for 2027. You don't have to say, hey, I'm going to Sosua when there's 3,000 guys there and 700 women. Who wants to go there when there's 3,000 guys there and 700 women? Go to Sosua now where people are a little less likely to go, right? There's a lot of negativity about Sosua, right? People are kind of discouraging you from going. This is the prime time to go to Sosua. Prime time to go to Sosua when there's not a lot of guys there. The prime time to go to Sosua when there's not a lot of competition. Who wants to go somewhere and compete? Whether you look for a wife, a girlfriend, short time, long time, overnight, right? Whatever you're looking for, right? In Sosua, the competition is low. The competition is low. So seize this opportunity to go to Sosua and find what you're looking for. Like I said, it could be wife, girlfriend, fiance, partner, short time, long time, or whatever you're looking for. Girlfriend experience, whatever you're looking for. Now is the time and the opportunity for you to go there and find it. Now is the time and the opportunity for you to have a better pool to pull from. Seize this opportunity.